When interior designer Megan Morris was hired to stage this cute colonial flip, she knew exactly where she needed to begin.
This is the family yard. This is where people are going to get together. And it's one of the first things you see when you walk in.
It is right inside the entryway.
Right.
So, I mean, this is probably, as far as selling a house, one of the more important areas.
Absolutely. Yeah. If it's only in the budget to do a couple rooms, I always recommend just, right in the beginning, because this is your wow factor. When they first come in, they either connect with the house or they don't. So we want to make it, we want to welcome them in and try to get them throughout the rest of the house.
We were just in this room a couple hours ago and it was completely bare. It has been transformed. It's gorgeous.
Yes, well, thank you.
What all did you do in here?
Well, our vision for this room was to really accentuate this fireplace because, like we said, it was it's a historical piece, and they renovated it and they just made everything look so beautiful. So we want that to be the focal point. And they also want to make it cozy. You can see it will allow a lot of people in this room. This is a really big room. And you've got traffic flow that's nice and open on each side, so they can get into the office very easily. So when we design a pattern, we really want to accentuate the home's best features. And I feel like this is a very important part of a house.
Now you have a neutral color palette throughout. We have the darker wood floors and the neutral walls, but you've added some color in here. Right,
right. Well, we were inspired by the room, the cobalt blue dining room walls, so we wanted to add a little bit of that because we do like to tie the whole house together. And then there's obviously a lot of whites and creams and grays in this house, so we pulled those colors in too. And blue is always a very soothing color, so I think a lot of people relate to it. And it's, we keep art that's very abstract and just kind of blends in.
For someone trying to do this themselves, let's say they want to put their house on the market within the next couple of months, they can work within the confines of what they have in the house. But what are some tips you can give them for ways that they can make it look like it was professionally staged?
Minimize. Obviously, the biggest thing is you don't want to have personal pictures or not too many. And instead of having all the usual things we have around our own rooms, you just want to have one or two. So you just make it very simple. On your nightstand, typically we have a clock and we have medications, whatever else we have. We want to have that all cleaned off and just have a lamp. So we make it really easy, very clean. And a lot of times I'll recommend getting a new comforter or a coverlet, because you want it to look new. A lot of times, we wear out our comforters, and if it's a darker color, it might be look a little dated. And if it's a floral print or a plaid, that doesn't always look good in photography. So a lot of times I'll recommend just getting a light covered coverlet and put it even over your old one. And just put it on just for showings if you want, and just so it looks clean and crisp and new. Because you're competing with a market where you have a lot of new houses. So if you can make as many of your things look as new as possible, I think that goes a long way.
It costs a few $1,000s for the homeowner to do this staging. He is immediately putting it on the market, which is an additional investment. And some people think, you know what, I don't want to spend any more money on this house. I'm selling it. But it actually can pay off.
It really does. Statistics are showing that the average is 11 days on the market compared to 30, and for 17% more money. So you look at that and you look at how many months it's on the market, if that's 2 months compared to 6, or you've got that many less mortgage payments. That many less times showing your house, and nobody wants to show the house that many times. So it's much better to get it off the books, get it done. So this makes it go faster, and you have more money. So it's definitely worth the investment. We've had lots of clients. This particular client, we've done several homes with them, and they see the value in it. So I think a lot of the more sophisticated realtors know about this, and they use this. So they don't have to have the house on the market too long. So that's everybody's goal is to sell it quickly.
Well, you've done a beautiful job, and I don't think they're going to have any issues selling this house.
Well, thank you. It's a special house.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Megan Morris from MHM Professional Staging.
Thank you.
Coming up next week on Ready, Set, Renovate.
It's already stunningly beautiful, but you're going to give it a little makeover just for the party.
Yes, for a 50th anniversary. I mean, there's certain colors, schemes, and things I would like to incorporate with this this wonderful festive occasion. We're going to have a lot of whites and golds, and we'll have some pictures blown up from their wedding. We've done some really special things that I think you'll really enjoy.
That's right here on WKMG.